My dear viewers, today I want to show you on how to make a pendulum bob, how to create a pendulum bob using PowerPoint presentation. And this goes to all physics teachers. Perhaps you want to teach about the pendulum bob and how it swings from one point to another one through a medium point. So this is how to go about it. So let me show you on how I made this. So put it in presentation mode. So you have this pendulum bob, and then it swings from one point to another one all the way. So I'm going to show you from the scratch on how to make this. So let us begin without wasting time. But before that, I'm Mr. Michael Samuel. I like to share information which can help each and everyone who has a need to teach and to show their learners. So let me just start a new presentation. So I have this the thumbnail, and I've actually selected from here. I've chosen blank slide, so that's what I have. Then from there I go to shape, or you go to insert, then shape, and select over. Then hold the shift key down as you drag along this circle. Then from there, just let me make it 7 as a diameter of 7, and also the other one 7. So that is it. So allow me to align it at the center, and also I align it at the middle. So perfectly we have this. Something else I'm going to do, I'll include the grid lines. So I click on it, then the guides. So this gives us the center of this circle. Fine. Then let us go to auto shape. I choose this line, then from here, from the center, I drag it along downwards. Then let me increase let me first change its outline, maybe to say red, and then I increase to 4.5. So this is what we have. Something else we are also going to do down here, I have to attach the bob as the pendulum bob. So go to auto shape. Again, I choose the circle, oval, then hold the shift key so that I draw a perfect circle. Let me change its color to red. So actually that is to red. That's fine. Then from there, let me drag to this point. Let me align it center. That's fine. Something else, I'm going to group them. So I select all of them and then Control G. So I have grouped. Once I have grouped, I can also duplicate this one. So I have duplicate. So once I have duplicate, let me change it, the color to white. So all of it, I change the color to white. Also for the outline, now I can be able to actually rotate vertically upwards. Fine. So let me move it upwards. And the reason why I'm putting it white is because the background is white, and when this oscillates, so I don't want it to be seen. Only this part I just require it to be seen. So let me align it again at the center. That's look now fine. Then from there, something else we have to do, also I select this one, and also I select this part, then I group them together by Control G. So I have actually grouped them together. So even if we apply animation, spinning animation, we shall be able to see how it rotates. Something else that I'm going to do is now to change the background of this circle to white to match with the background of the slide. So shape, I click on it. It has the outline also. I change the outline to white. Now that's look fine. Alright, now I'll duplicate this slide. Then from there I have to move this. Actually, I am going to apply the turning effect, and in our case I'll just right click on it, then go to format shape. Then from there I click on this, so on size, then I select this. So I want it to rotate in anti-clockwise direction, so I'll put -45. Click enter. So that's what we have seen. Then from this particular point, something else which is very important is now we apply the Morphy transition effect, and also the other one I apply the Morphy transition effect. Then just allow me to replay it in presenters mode. So I click on it, you can be able to see it moves to that point. Fine. Let us go back again and we do something on it again. So for this one, now starting from point A, assuming it was from point O, that is the origin. So that is point O. That's the point O at this point. And then it has moved to point A. That's from point A. So that's at an angle, oscillating at an angle from the original point resting position to an angle of 45 degrees. Then from there it moves on, oscillating on and on. So from this particular point, I'm going to apply spinning animation, and in that case to have spinning animation, so let me select it so that it activates the ribbon. Fine, add animation, then spin animation, get to animation pane and click on it. So effect options, so effect option, we expect it now to move from this point up to a point OA, then AOB all the way, so at an angle of 45 degrees, and that will be clockwise. So custom animation, so 90 degrees, click on it. Then there should be a smooth start, so let me just this increase up to maybe 0.15, and then there should be a smooth end 0 up to 0.15. That's look pretty fine. Then auto reverse, because it has to reverse automatically from one point to another. Let me just replay it, and that's how it will be. That's how it will be. So fine. Something else now, from this particular point up to this point here, let me hold the control down, then I'll drag all over up to this point, and that will be point B. That will be point B. That's fine. So let me replay it again. So that's how it will be, oscillating from point A all the way to B. Fine. Something else perhaps I can be able to add at this particular point. Let me just add this there, and the color, the shape will be also red. Something else which is very important, and that is about in effect option, I get to timing. So this is what I will do until next click, until next click, and even sometimes you can say until the end of the slide. That will look pretty fine. So let me replay it again. So that's how it is oscillating. That's how it is actually oscillating. Something else which is very important as far as this is concerned, I'm going to also draw a wave outline to show the movement from one point to another one. So this is what I'm going to draw. Let me increase the weight. I also draw another one upwards. That's fine. And let me actually group them together, Control G. So I've grouped them together. So from there I'm going to draw a curve. So I'm going to draw a curve from this particular point so that it is synchronized as required. From A to O to B, back to O, then A, then O, then B, then O, A, O, B, O, E. Click the escape button. Let me increase this size, and also I can change its outline. So changing the outline to at least red. That's fine. Then something else. These are supposed to add wipe animation, and that is from left. So I increase up to 12 with the previous, and then in that case effect option until the end of the slide, until the end of the slide. So that's fine. So let us see how it moves like. That's great. That's great.